Hello everyone and welcome back to Floris Expanded. Now I must apologize for the lack of content over the past weekend as I have been feeling a little under the weather and I was not able to record as I didn't want it to sound absolutely terrible. So thank you for all your understanding, and now let us hope we can take this castle, as it was under siege just now by the Kurjat Khanate, but they appear to have left. So hopefully we'll be able to take this and perhaps claim it as our own, as before I started recording, Doge Graveth wanted me to collect some taxes from Nemasia, and I did that. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, my audio recording stopped midway, so I was not able to continue to record that, so I had to stop and restart. But here we are anyway, and we're able to hopefully be successful in taking this fief, and hopefully Doge Graveth will award it to us, as he does have quite a high relation with us now, thanks to some of the quests I have done for him. And no, I don't want to try and sneak in. Did they? Oh yes, it's still under siege apparently, but technically there aren't any people around, so we have to wait until it's gone. Great. Okay, well, let's hope Sultan Hakim doesn't turn up, because I saw him a little bit earlier and he had 405 troops, so I would not like to run into that guy, definitely not. But there we are, now we can start the siege. Now, let's see here. Oh, as the most architecturally learned avatar of your company, Zero, you estimate that it will take 9 hours to build enough scaling ladders for the assault. Let's do it, why not? We haven't actually sieged a castle by ourselves in this mod yet, so I thought it may be a pretty cool chance to do it. And we may even be able to claim it for our own. So let's try and see what happens with it. Now, I do actually have a different setup of army than I did before, as I kind of lost it in my previous recording, as I was running along to get back to Jalkala, and it just so happened that one of the Saranid vassals, who had 240 troops or something, was right there sieging one of our villages. Well, not sieging, but raiding, and he intercepted me, and I was not able to escape because he was just much faster for whatever reason. I'm not entirely sure how he did that. He must have had a very high pathfinding skill. But anyway, to cut a long story short, I lost pretty much everyone apart from Palantinus, so thankfully he didn't get taken prisoner, and now I have a completely Rodok-based army, pretty much. It took me about 2 hours to get this army back to full strength, and some of them aren't even fully leveled up. I mean, look at that guy, he's still level 1, so yeah, may have to be a little cautious of that, but thankfully we do have a lot of cavalry this time. I've actually concentrated on leveling cavalry. Now, the only problem with that is they carry lances by the looks of things, and they don't actually carry shields that much, although I do have a few Nord units, which is pretty cool, so that shouldn't be too bad. Now, I have been trying to practice with this light crossbow, as I did buy it to use it on a horse, but apparently I have forgotten to equip my siege crossbow for this particular fief, but hopefully I will remember in the future, as I am unaccustomed to actually equipping new weapons for specific events. So we can only hope that we can actually get up here. Well, actually, on second thought, I'm actually going to bring everyone back, and I'm actually going to advance up there, perhaps, as we do actually have a really, really cool crossbow force right here, and I don't actually want any more of my units dying. So I'm just going to focus on crossbow and draw them in here. Yes, here we go. This is probably going to work out a lot better. And I'm doing absolutely 0 damage for whatever reason. This weapon is pretty terrible by the looks of things. Okay, so now let's charge in, guys. Yeah, this seems like a good idea. Let's go. Come on, take him down. They actually have some... Oh my goodness, they have heavy units already as well. Ow. Okay. Well, let us hope that we... Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, I do not want to be there at all. And, oh, can you actually drown in this? Please don't drown, please don't drown, please don't drown. Okay, we're cool. Phew, I almost killed myself there, I think, maybe. Now, hopefully, our units will ascend the ladder with due haste. And we will hopefully be able to send word to Doge Graveth that we wish to claim this. Yes. Oh my goodness, look at this. This is a really cool layout of a castle. Look at it. It's huge. Wow, I can imagine if this was actually a larger game, like for instance, I don't actually know of a good example of this, but I suppose, yeah, I suppose if you had a really large battle size and your enemy had a large army and you had a large army, it would be really cool to have a very big siege in this particular type of castle. And I actually forgot to send my archers in, but it shouldn't really matter considering my cavalry and infantry are easily enough to take care of any units inside. And there we are, we actually gained 8 renown. Very, very cool. Oh yes. Oh, and he managed to escape. That is a shame. Well, we can take a few of these guys into our army, as we did actually lose quite a lot, which is rather disheartening, to say the least. How many cavalry do we have left? Oh my goodness, yeah, I actually had like 20, and now I've got 14, so yeah, they took quite a lot of them out, unfortunately. Ooh, that's actually a lance. Do you think we should use a lance? It's actually terrible, though, because it's cracked. Maybe I should buy a lance just generally and use it in field battles. That might actually be a really good idea. Now, let's see here. Yeah, no, this armor is terrible compared to what I have. Okay, that's fine. And yes, we are going to request that Reindeer Castle be awarded to us. And there's our experience, very nice. Now, the only issue I'm having at the moment is the fact that all of my units, or should I say most of them, should we get some infantry now instead of no, I want more cavalry for land battles. They would be really, really good there. Ah, damn. Okay, well, let's continue to get archers as well. Whoa, we actually have a load of those. I didn't realize how many I actually had until now. And there we are. Let's level up a lot of them. Yes, yes. Thankfully, recluters, or technically how you would say that, I have no idea generally, but there we are. I'm just going to murder the pronunciation, apparently. But yes, these units right here go into both crossbowmen and lancing cavalry, so that's really, really cool in my opinion. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, so now I think Byron needs to level up. Yes, he does. Okay, let's see what he has to level. Okay, yeah, I actually did get quite a bit of XP and various renown rewards and perhaps some honor as well. Yes, I think I did. And as you can see, I do have some rather buffed up stats here, but yeah, trust me, it did not take a very short time at all. So I think we'll go for one more in strength here, and I think power strike is in order. Do you think? Yeah, probably. Okay, let's go for some crossbow skill as well. Now, archery? No. Pole arms, just in case we start to use a lance, who knows. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Now, as I was saying before I leveled up Byron, we have a few issues now about defending, as I am rather weakened from taking it. I think I may go to Saren, which just happens to be an antagonist in Mass Effect, yes. And, oh, what's this? Ah, within you find a formal invitation by Patrizio Consensio Matthias to a tournament to be held in Valuca. Oh, I would really like to be in that, but I don't know whether I have the time, considering. Okay, well, I'm hoping I can recruit as many as possible from these particular villages. And, yes, here we go. Good, good. Okay, that's 9. Okay, I think that's enough for now, and let's head back to Reindeer, and hopefully nothing will siege it. Let us hope, anyway. So, where am I now? Am I actually moving back there? I can't see myself, for whatever reason. Ah, there we are. Okay, I was in the trees. Yes. Okay, so I will actually wait here for some time, and when any action comes up, I will cut back. Okay, so here we are. Doge Graveth has decided to confer Reindeer Castle upon us. So there we are. We are going to definitely accept this honor, as it did take quite a lot of units for us to actually take it, although this was a rather minor siege anyway. But yes, I am going to potentially garrison a few people here. I would like to, but it's kind of annoying because I don't really want to weaken my army any further, but saying that, my money situation is not exactly the greatest, so I think I will probably place most of these units in here. I do want to keep the cavalry because they're kind of terrible in a siege, would it be? They don't really have lances, although it does have lance in their name technically, but yes, I'm just going to give most of the infantry and keep the cavalry, and we're going to put the archers in there as well. It may take me some time to get them back up to full strength, but some garrison is better than nothing, I think. 55, that's pretty terrible. Oh, yes, can I actually tell someone to recruit for me? That would be great.